Oh.
Mom!
Look who's here.
Oh my God! Oh my God, Jules Long Beach,
Get up
everybody! We have a handicap ramp, don't worry.
Well, Jules has a secret about her shoes.
What?
Tell them what about
You
these
have a
shoes.
sheet?
I don't know if I can climb up here with these scary tall stilettos.
Oh,
No,
wow.
Jules has a prescription for these.
I do. The
Okay,
doctor
yeah.
said.
I'm out. I don't support this.
Wait.
You do.
First of all, the doctor said I had to wear them. Look at her.
She's
Look
awful.
at her.
She's awful.
Where's she
She's
going?
awful. That's all right. We're here.
I didn't notice her at DragCon until she was in a sling. Usually she's in a sling.
Did you just get here, or have you been here all day?
I've been here all day doing the most.
Okay.
Doing the most,
At
preaching
Hamburger
the gospel.
Mary's.
Preaching the gospel of the hamburger. as
Have you
we
all been
do.
to Hamburger Mary's before?
What?
I'm sorry. That's okay. That's okay.
You can find Delta. We just had a great show the other night
With Maxi Shield.
with Maxi Shield, all the way from Drag Race Down Under. She was a hoot.
Yeah, she's great.
Delta was wearing the same wig.
I was wearing the same
Yep.
wig, and the thing is, when I worked with Maxi, I've been such a fan of watching that franchise of Drag Race, and so when I met Maxi, it was kind of weird because we were looking at one another like, almost miming, like, are we the same person in here? The only difference is Maxi's very tall and wears very short and wears tall shoes.
Maxi's
Yeah.
like 3'2".
She's 3'2", yeah, but she busts her ass everywhere in those pumps.
She's amazing. She's rocking it out over at her booth with like a fabulous woodland scene backdrop.
Uh-huh.
Very on brand. And she was really a hoot. Delta and I enjoy the same, a lot of the same styles of drag.
Uh-huh.
And Maxi has definitely been one of our favorites. And when you meet someone you really enjoy from afar and you meet them in person finally, especially DragCon is a great example of that.
Yeah.
She did not disappoint.
No,
Oh my
not at all.
God.
Now, speaking of that, what is your secret that you can give to everyone for getting through DragCon weekend successfully?
My number one secret for getting through DragCon weekend successfully is to call Thatchwork and order a gown.
Yes.
Which I had this custom made by Thatchwork.
Yes.
And specifically with what I want to feature. I wanted to hide my hairy arms and my terrible shoe choice.
Right.
Because on these concrete floors, in a crazy pair of heels all day just does not work.
Right.
And so if you want to be alive afterwards, I suggest wearing comfortable shoes
And Thatchwork.
and Thatchwork.
If you're not familiar with Thatchwork,
Yeah.
Thatchwork designs my caftans and all my
Yep.
turbans, and of course everything that Jules is wearing or does wear. Is he floating around? Is Davey floating around?
He's around here somewhere.
He's getting
But-
in trouble with the poppers.
I
He's with
think
the
that's-
poppers.
that's a
Davey's
really
my
good
partner,
one.
and he designs clothing. So yeah,
He designs all of our best
yeah,
stuff.
all of our best.
He
stuff.
absolutely does. Delta actually did this hair before I ruined it, I'm sure. Did I mess
think
it up
I
already?
think it's still holding up. I think
Okay.
it's still holding up. You look good. You look
Yeah.
great.
So my number one secret is comfortable shoes, a flattering outfit, calling all your friends for favors so you look pretty in public.
I like that.
And a fully charged phone.
Oh, that helps.
Maybe you
That
put your
helps.
phone on airplane mode.
That helps.
So you have lots of picture space. Maybe you have a battery backup like our friend over here in her purse and her executive clogs. Yeah, there's a lot happening.
Oh my goodness! Look at
Yes.
those shoes.
Those are that. If
What
you
kind
took
of shoe is that? Valentino. Okay.
Valentino. They made an executive
Valentino.
Birkenstock.
Is that an expensive
Yes.
shoe? Is it?
Yeah.
It's a good investment, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And they found gullible folks
Isn't
to
that
buy
nice?
that. You could also get that at Ross with a different label for about $14.
You know?
It's true.
The thing
It's
that you got to
true.
spend money when you're an exhibitor. You got to spend money. People are looking at shoes around here. Telling you. That's why if
Girl.
you don't have great shoes, just, cover it all up.
What shoes are you featuring
I
today?
told you what shoes I was going to be featuring.
Let me see. Okay. You know why. Now, we've been watching you at home and we've been hearing you on the podcast,
Uh-huh.
and I love it because I feel like I'm hanging out with my friends, and I know that we all feel a similar way.
Yeah, we have a good time.
I'm always intrigued. What is the scent you're featuring? What is the ring story?
Well, I was just talking about that. It's
mean,
funny that you
I
say
missed
that. This is my
yeah.
Burlington Coat Factory ring.
Is she designer? It's almost Valentino.
This is my downtown something special.
Uh-huh.
But the perfume, of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, honey.
it's Bob Mackie. You
That
have
is the
to.
signature.
You
It
have
is the
to.
rich-
I like strong perfume.
the
Really, really
rich
strong.
Bob Mackie,
Tana is
honey.
where. What is that one that you have on? Wild Woman.
Ooh.
And it smells like the beach or something.
See, I'm kind of coming for your gig because I'm wearing Dahlia Divine by Givenchy.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yes.
I like that
And
one. I like that's a
it
creamy
smells-
fragrance.
It's creamy. It's like old lady floral, but it's like the updated lighter version.
Well, a lot of companies like to do that. A
Yeah.
lot of companies like to try to update for the modern consumer, but try to keep some of the traditional scent. Chanel No. 5 did that in sort of a transition. And then, Coco by Chanel was very popular, and they did Coco Mademoiselle,
Oh,
or Mademoiselle
Mademoiselle.
Coco, however you like
honey.
it. So it's a little more modern.
That was
for
the one.
Yeah.
I was all about the Mademoiselle.
Chanel loves to wear.
Oh.
Our friend Chanel from Drag
Yes,
Race.
Chanel, spelled S-H.
Because she doesn't know how to spell.
No, do you know why that happened? I remember.
I do remember, but tell them.
So we've been friends for decades with all of us, really. And she had to go on the Jerry Springer show one night after the show we were doing with Raja at Oz and Buena Park in the very, very long time ago. I won't put a year on it. There was a call from the Jerry Springer show, and Chanel and Chris Cope and Trinity, our friends, had to come up with a story. It was a love triangle. Something happened. And so the show said, you can't use the spelling of Chanel. And at the time, she worked at the Chanel counter at the Robinson's May at the Westminster Mall. And so she redid the spelling, and it's become iconic.
It has become iconic.
Yes.
She's iconic, and if you
Yes.
did not know that, she will tell you herself that she's iconic because
is.
she's her
She
own
is.
biggest fan.
She is sensational. I got to see her at Drag Race Live in
And
Vegas.
how was that?
She was hosting. It was amazing, and she did. She always does the most.
She's an
And
amazing
it's
host.
in the best way. She's an amazing host, and every interlude was a new costume and a new giant taffeta coat.
Has
and
anyone here been
all
to the
of it.
Vegas
Oh my
Live
God.
show? Yeah.
Oh my God, so fun!
Yeah, it's
isn't
fun,
it?
right?
And every time you see it, it's a new cast. It's a new variation.
Fix my hair. Everyone in this
It's
thing.
fine.
I mean, it's supposed to be wild. You know what I
It
mean?
is wild.
I
Is
kind of
this
want it
Wigs
to
by
be like
Vanity?
modern Mrs. Roper. Like, you know what I mean?
this Wigs by
That's what I'm
Vanity?
saying. This is Wigs by
I
Vanity,
feel
of
like
course.
in the middle we could do a little bit
Yeah.
more.
You just have to
here.
zhuzh it. You
A
know what I
little
mean?
more there.
You don't want it too calculated.
You just finger it.
Yeah, to finger it.
Is that fisting or fingering?
Do you know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
sure
Is
what's
it good?
happening.
Are we good?
It's great.
So you
I
want to go
love
back
it.
to Hamburger Mary's because we're done with you?
I have.
No.
Well, the thing is,
I don't know how to vamp.
I'm on my
I
way
don't know how to vamp.
Oh. Mom.